You may recall last time our special guests, Winebox and GYM, joined us. GYM, you just showed how hanging around with all this bovine excrement really rubs off. He did a brilliant impression of a cattle auctioneer. Let's just remind ourselves of that moment.
Number 6 and go to number 6 and go to 75 and 75 new blood Ronnie going to be 75 number 7 and 7 down and 7 quarter 7 and a quarter half number 75 67 75 67 number 75 all in all done 7 number 75 sold him 67 50. We're going to go to Appleyard number.
God said, I need a man who will use violence to seize power. So God made a dictator. God said, I need a man whose followers will call black white, call evil good, and call criminals hostages. So God made a dictator. God said, I need his political party to obey without question, and the press fear his wrath. So God made a dictator. God said, I need a cruel man who uses his power and position to punish and to harm his opposition. So God made a dictator. God said, I need a man who breaks the faith of even his most godly followers and leads them to idolatry. Place him above me. So God made a dictator. And then God said, I sent this man to test you, and until you cast him down, you have failed. So God made a dictator.
No shame. Zero shame. Embarrassing. Hide your face. Disappear. Vivek, within seconds, I said all along, I said last week as well, again, that Vivek's whole plan, as far as I saw it, was some proxy for Trump. He was always going to be there, put in Trump's word. And then they fell out. Well, they appeared to fall out. Trump said some stuff, and Vivek said, well, he still loved Trump. Today, he got the opportunity. It is incredible. During with Lauren Boebert, Beetlejuice, never got to do the happy finish. Well, Vivek went one further step than Boebert did. Yes, he got to do his version of a happy finish. This is what you call a Trumpism. It's embarrassing, but there you go. Some people have no... What's the word we could use to describe this buffoon? Seriously, just your whole credibility gone, just like that. You always were. I made the comment before. I observed. This is the guy who lives, his whole soul and ambition is to occupy the inner ring of the anal passage of one former losing guy. And today, he got given that place. Yep, pushed his head right up Trump's backside. There you go.
Government-issued ID to match the voter file, and English as the sole language that appears on a ballot. And I'm confident this man will be the one to get us there. And this is how we get our country back. Not black or white. It's deeper than that. These are the ideals of the American Revolution. And you know what? We do have some enemies that we need to defeat on the other side, but we have challenges to address in our own party right here at home. So you know what? If you want somebody who's going to...
NBC and CNN refused to air my victory speech. Think of it. Because they are crooked, they're dishonest, and frankly, they should have their licenses or whatever they have taken away. They put on Nikki Haley. She came in third, a distant third, a distant third. And they put on Ron DeSanctimonious, who came in a boring second. Now, it was amazing. NBC and CNN refused to air my victory speech. Think of it. Because they are crooked, they're dishonest, and frankly, they should have their licenses or whatever they have taken away. They put on Nikki Haley. She came in third, a distant third, a distant third. And they put on Ron DeSanctimonious, who came in a boring second. Now, the only way to stop the Biden lunatics and radical leftists is they're trying to cancel out your votes. They want to cancel out your votes. That's what they're doing with Haley. They love Haley because they're going to load it up with Democrats. They're not going to win anyway. They're not going to win anyway. They're not even close. But they're going to load it up with Democrats and independents, and that's not what the Republican Party is about. We love Democrats that want to vote for us, and we love independents especially that want to vote for us, but it's not what the party is about. But you have to go. Under the Trump administration, we had the greatest economy in the history of the world, with record low unemployment rates for African Americans, Hispanic Americans, by the way, every one of these people. These are corrupt people. These are corrupt. And you know what? Forget about me. They indicted 18 fine people, 18 people like you, in some cases elderly. They signed a slate, just like Thomas Jefferson did slates. They go slates just like they did to me in 2016. They wanted a slate for Alabama that I won by 45 points. Be an economic boom. And, you know, the only thing that they have now is a stock market that's going up, and it's only going up because people think we're going to win the election. I don't know if you saw yesterday, like, oi, and then I get in, and it goes, psh. We were doing much more than they were doing. But when I left, which was ridiculous that we had to leave, but we had to leave. We have to follow the laws of our land. But what a ridiculous, isn't it amazing? They don't investigate the people that cheated in the election. They investigate the people that understand they cheated and go after them. But they don't. They're very short, you know, because you run out of octane, you know. You run out. You ever notice he starts off, hurrah, MAGA, MAGA, MAGA. We're going to get MAGA. By the end of the speech, he's like, oh. They say, get him off the stage. He needs another. Whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to the cocaine?
Before I forget, you fancy some equations. I'm seriously, would you like a little bit of political calculations? Okay. James Carville?
We have to communicate market. So let me give you an example. You're looking at the background, all right? I have 3 years here, one 1996, one 1999, one 2000, one 2003. It's a multiple choice. Now Trump is fat, okay? He's really fat. They put on his physical, he weighs 230 pounds. I'll tell you, I'll make anybody this bet. Trump, you get on the scale, and every pound under 230, I'll pay you $1,000. If every pound over 230, you pay me $10. And I'm going to the bank. So the question is, what is the last year you think that Trump actually saw his dick? I think it's 2000. I don't think he's seen it in this century. Remember, the century really doesn't start till January 1st, 2001. It's kind of a weird thing, but I give him the benefit of the doubt. That's how fat, what a fat piece of shit I think he is. Now, there's another part about it.